everyone, I'm Timothy Go, and here's what's happening in the news this hour. I am not an expert in playing guitar or Guitar Hero as a video game for that matter, but hey, I can always pretend. Things he's making me do. I laugh at myself. I love my job, you know, it doesn't really, it's not as glamorous as people think it is. It's a lot of hard work. In between, we're exercising because we don't really have that much time in our lives, so a lot of long hours, and people ask me like, hey, I haven't seen you on TV, you know, in 2 weeks, but they don't know the number of days required to actually put together a 30-minute show every week. I think on average we shoot 3 days a week for one 30-minute That's IT program. And you only have 7 days in a week and you need 2 days off. Long hours, hard work. Forget about your life if you want to enter this line of work. But it's when you see your work on TV and when you hear people appreciating what you've done and telling you they, you know, watch your show or telling you they record your show, which I've been told so many times, it's rewarding that way. Then you know all your hard work is appreciated by people. If you devote everything to
Good evening, everyone. I'm Timothy Go.
your passion for journalism, you chase a story, you do your research, you shoot any time of the day. When I do business news, it's usually late at night. It starts at 10:30. And then next morning, I have to be up for primetime morning. I wake up at about 3:30, so I can be at work by 5. The show starts at 6:30. Entry requirements to get you through the door for the job. Well, you should have, you know, taken up a course at school that has something to do with the media. But some are English graduates, literature graduates, or Japanese. Well, it's a brand new day for me today. I'm starting the first day of a new show that I'm doing. It's called I Get Paid to Do This. So I'm here in Sengkang looking for a magician up there to figure out what he does behind the scenes. I think with most of the shows that I do are done in my perspective. This is how Timothy Go sees this kind of work. Camera just follows me as a person. I'm not Timothy Go, the news presenter. I'm Timothy Go, the person, and I'm meeting people who are more interesting than me, who have more interesting stories to tell, more interesting jobs. Even though it's told from my perspective, they are still the star of the show. And it's their story that you try to bring out, and that's what you have to always keep in mind. Why don't you do 2 shots, but one slightly wider and then the next one like close? The most important part if you're an on-air person like me is to make friends with your cameraman, your sound man, your lighting person. The technical crew is very important. I think most of the presenters know that because they're the ones who make you look good, and it's what people see first. It is all part of presenting the news. You have to make sure that when you're reading it, you're connecting with the audience. So your eyes are very important. The way you express whatever you're reading with your eyes is very, very important. A lot of people take that for granted though. They think that if you look put together enough, you're wearing a nice tie, you have your nice hair, nice makeup done, it's okay. But for me, the most important part is connecting with your eyes. I've been asked a lot of times if my voice is really like this.
There's one slash, and for a
did I
long
go to
while,
school and
two
learn to have a
slashes.
voice like this? It's all about projection. It's not about your voice. It's about how you say things. I mean, if I'm talking
Let's look at the first
to my
syllable.
friends
Is it
about
open
a
or
story that I
closed
want to tell them,
Why is it
I'm
a closed
excited
syllable?
and do that, you know, I tell an exciting story. It's the same way as I do it on TV. You don't always get the script to look at the night before. You usually get it just before you go on your shoot. And that's always a challenge, but it's always fun. When you look at all the background, what are the most important parts of the story, and that's what you write about. So that comes in training, what you learn in school. You just always want to do the best that you can do for every show that you put out every night, because it could be your last, you never know. When you enter my house, you'll be confronted with a lot of IT gadgets. The most I have are phones. I have like, you know, multiple phones, and these are just some of the things that I'm testing out at the moment. Okay, this is part of my clothes. Not all of it, just some of it. most of them are actually in the other bedroom that I described to you as my walk-in closet with a bed in the middle.